Hi guys, Sandy here again. Back in one of my local parks. Oh, and there we go. There is a dog doing his business. Here we go. Look. So, dog does his business. Owner gets out a black poop bag, and owner puts the number 2 into the poop bag and then carries it for the rest of their walk. Ugh, yeah, pretty horrible, but that's what you have to do if you are a dog owner in the UK, and I think it's the right thing to do as well, because lots of kids also play on these parks, and it's not nice to tread in dog poop. It really isn't. Here we go, more dog walkers. It rained overnight, so there's a little bit of damp on the ground. There's a puddle in front of us, as you can see. The ground is a little bit sodden, but still good enough for walking your dog, good enough for going for a stroll, which is what I do very regularly to clear my head. I often plan lessons. I always, in fact, tend to plan lessons whilst walking in the park or just walking. Plan lessons, plan my week, plan holidays, plan business. It always tends to be when I'm going for a walk that I get to do this. And there we go. On the right here we have a green bin. Not any normal litter bin though. That, if I'm not mistaken, is a dog litter bin. So dog owners, they'll bag up the dog poop and they will stick it in these bins, and then the council will remove the litter once every couple of days. You would have a park warden who would be in charge of maintaining the park, looking after the park, cleaning the park, emptying bins. So that would be one of his or her jobs. Can you hear the train? Yeah, we've got train tracks in the distance. Unlike Lutsk, which, if I'm not mistaken, only has trains once or twice a day, we have trains every few minutes. Where I'm living at the moment, Derby, being in the middle of the country, it is fantastic for getting around the country, north, south, east, west, and there are trains constantly going to all the different points of the country. As well as internationally, you can actually get a train from here. It takes you straight to the stop in London, where you simply change over to the Eurostar, which is the train that then takes you under the English Channel, under the sea, through the tunnel and up into France. So you've got international rail services as well. Oh, that's a good point. Let's just see. Let me just get up for a second and we can see where I'm sitting, because if I'm not mistaken again, This stone commemorates the gift by Lionel Curtis of 20 acres of land bounding the river in memory of Walter and Ada Evans, November the 28th, 1929. Okay, so this is very typical of parks in Britain. This is an older one, 1929, but you can have these plaques and these benches spread all over parks, and what they are benches paid for by the family of people who have passed away, and normally either in a plaque like this, a stone plaque, or inscribed into the wood there is normally a little message explaining who has paid for the bench. So it's actually the relatives of the deceased who have paid for the bench, so they have paid the council to build a bench in the park. And it's really nice because it means there are lots of benches in the parks. I'm just trying to see if I can find another one. Not at the moment, but there would be. There's a river just over there, and there would be benches there. Again, some might be paid for by the council, but a lot are paid for people, relatives of people who have died, and it's just a nice way of remembering someone. Rather than having a gravestone, they would have a bench in a park, so people can enjoy sitting, relaxing, and actually reading who gifted this bench to them, to the park, to the residents. Okay guys, that's enough for me. Catch you later.